You first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Well, I'm once joined again by KIMT Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Aaron White. And
hey there.
During break, we were talking a little bit about the potential for snow. Kind of shifting a little bit to the east, and we might see a little bit more accumulation, actually.
Yeah, it's certainly looking like that as we go through the day on Friday. There's been a little bit of a trend in the computer models over the last several hours since we talked about it at 6 o'clock. Some of that snow trending a little bit further to the east, so the overall track of the storm being a little bit further to the east, and that's going to mean more snow for us. But there's still a lot of factors that we got to work out going through the next 36 hours. We still have a lot of time before that system actually makes its way to us here in North Iowa and southeast Minnesota. So now's the time to prepare, and here are the things that you need to know. For tonight, not tracking much out there, just a few flurries, but we are keeping a close eye on that snowstorm for the day Friday and into Friday night, and that's going to cause a lot of travel impacts, not just here locally, but across a large part of the upper Midwest from Minnesota through Iowa, parts of the Dakotas, even down into Missouri, looking at some snow across those areas. So if you're traveling on Friday, just keep an eye on the forecast, keep an eye on those road conditions if you do plan to travel. So here's the current situation. Winter storm watches have been posted or have been issued for parts of the area, including Mason City, Sierra Gorda County, Clear Lake, Forest City, up towards Buffalo Center, Blue Earth, Fairmont, and Algona included in that. May see this getting extended a little bit further to the east if we do see that trend continue with the computer models taking the storm a little bit closer to I-35 and parts of southeast Minnesota. But we are all going to see some snow, whether you're in a watch right now or eventually we'll see winter weather advisories being issued once we get closer to the day on Friday. So here's a look at Sky Tracker 3. Going to start this here at 9 p.m. tomorrow evening. So the day tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Really not looking at much aside from a couple flurries tonight into tomorrow morning. May even see a little bit of sunshine tomorrow. And really, it's going to be another mild day. But going through tomorrow night into the day Friday, here we go by 7 a.m. Snow primarily to the west of I-35, but that snow is going to overspread the area through the morning hours and into the afternoon. And we're going to see a long period of time where we have snow falling across all of southeast Minnesota and North Iowa before we start to get some drier air coming in from the north and east, and that's going to lower the snowfall totals a little bit closer to the Mississippi River. So the further west you live, the likely we are to see more decent snowfall, and that's what the snowfall forecast will reflect here just in a moment. But looking at the impacts, we're looking at more moderate impacts for the areas in orange where we have that winter storm watch, but a little bit further to the east where Albert Lea, Northwood, Mason City, so parts of I-35, Interstate 90, likely going to see some more of those significant travel impacts with a lot of snow falling across the area. So again, winter storm watches have been issued, and this is the latest snowfall forecast. Just did an update earlier this evening with those trends in the computer models. So I did bring that 6-inch plus band now into Mason City, Forest City, possibly Northwood, Albert Lea about 4 to 6, possibly up to near 8 inches. Still keeping Rochester and Preston around the 2 to 4 inch range. But again, any shift ever so slightly is going to bring these totals up or potentially bring them down depending on exactly where the track of the storm ends up being 36 hours from now. So what we are looking at about a large area seeing about 4 to 8 inches of snow. Winds are not going to be too bad, about 10 to 20 miles per hour. So there will be some areas of blowing and drifting snow. We're not talking about blizzard conditions, but still something we are keeping a close eye on. So stay up to date with KIMT News 3. You can always stay up to date with the KIMT weather app. It's free, and we will have updates as we go through the next couple of days with that snowstorm coming in on Friday. 7-day forecast showing quieter conditions as we get towards the weekend. Sunshine and 17 on your Saturday, and looking pretty good as we go into next week. Katie?